This is my comfort zone, and this is me getting onto a plane at Liverpool Airport and heading off to sunny Spain to do something that I have wanted to do for a very long time, and that is to buy a classic car in Spain and drive it the 3 days it'll take me back to the Tasty Classics workshop. The rules are, it's gotta be 40 years old or older. It's gotta be less than my €5,000 budget, and I've only got 2 days in which to find the car that is gonna make the 2,000-kilometre journey back to the Tasty Classics workshop. Don't know what's down there, but I think it's pretty monumental. This turns out to be one of the most challenging things that I've ever done. Oh, this is a huge one. I've tried everything. I've tried doing it on my phone, tried doing it on this. I'm not sure what to do now. This day has just started absolutely terribly. But along the way, I've met some amazing people and I've seen some amazing cars. And I've also seen the real sharp end of the Spanish used car market. Siento que ella me dice algo, no lo puedo disimular. Now look, I want to go home. I need to get out of here. This is certainly the opposite of my comfort zone. Has anyone got a car? Got a car I can buy? Coche? What's a car in Spanish? I've not spoken to anyone, I've not emailed anyone, I've not set any meetings up with cars or anything like that. I just bought a plane ticket and a hotel and, well, here I am. So what I really don't want is for this video to just be like a man buys reliable car, drives it back to the UK, nothing happens. I want to get something interesting and get something fun, but in Barcelona there just isn't that much in terms of like barn finds or cars that are, I don't know why, I think it's something to do with the taxing or like how much it is to fix them, or I don't know, something like that, but there isn't that many cars that are laid up, annoyingly, so I've just got to sort of find something a little bit more interesting online, and I found this website, Coques. Okay, so this first one on my shortlist is an Alfa Romeo 166, and as well, weird thing in Spain, all of the pictures are taken with potatoes. They're almost getting the car into the picture. It's the weirdest thing, but that engine looks so nice. Looks really, really smart. But obviously the big problem here is that it's just too new. I mean, it's still quite an old car, but it is too new for what I need. I need to stick to my rules here. I have to get something over 40 years old. But here's a little slice of what was actually available on there, if you didn't set yourself up with a challenge like I did. Next up is this thing. This is an Audi Coupe. I've always had a soft spot for these cars. I think they're awesome. I think they're really, really cool cars. And this one is just, well, it's an absolute beast, isn't it? Looks really nice. Interior looks clean. Nice wheels, nice steering wheel. Just looks like a nice place to be for the next sort of few days. This food and pint is superb. So everything tastes better near the Mediterranean, doesn't it? It always does. That's just how it is. This is right at the top of the budget. It's an XJ Jag. It's, well, it's done 210,000 kilometres, which is, I think, 130,000 miles, something like that. Not bad at all. Wonderful X300, that's the model number. The car runs well and is ready to be enjoyed. No rust, no warning lights, dashboard, tyres in good condition, upholstery like new, and thankfully the roof is intact. And I love a Jag. Look at that engine bay in that photo. It looks so nice. They look like they've actually made an effort with this listing. It's a left-hand drive Jag. Hopefully it won't be rusty. It looks really, I mean, it's an underneath pic there. I can't tell, it doesn't look that great, but I mean, fingers crossed, that could be a really nice car. Next up, and this is potentially my favourite so far. This is something that, well, I've only seen one BMW, and it's this one. on this entire website that is over a 2 litre. It's rare to find a 328i. It's a convertible, which could be fun on the way home, could be nice. Car in perfect mechanical condition, needs a few minor repairs. But I don't know, yeah, that could be good, that could be good. Haven't done an E36 yet on the channels. I also saw this Audi 100. Now, you know the history of me and Audi 100s, it's not great. But I thought maybe get another one and just drive it, you know, and show that maybe they're not all bad. But I don't know, I'm not loving it. It's going off the list. I have deleted it from the favourite list. I did see this thing. Oh wow, what a beast. It's a diesel SD1. How good. But I don't particularly want a diesel SD1 in my life. I was going to get an SD1 and I really do want an SD1. I really do. But I've got to get the right one and it's probably got to be a V8. So this one. No thanks.
Yes.
Honestly, yeah.
Only bad.
It's bad. But I'm okay, thank you. It's very kind of her. Happy ending? No. No. Alice, if you're watching this, I'm only joking. Anyway, so this SD1, it's pretty cool. It is alright. But it's right on the south coast of Spain. It's in a place called Murcia or something like that. And not only that, it's 2,000 euros over budget. It's not a V8, it's 2,000 euros, it's 7,000 for an SD1. It's just too much. There will be an SD1 on the channel at one point, but it's not that one. And this little car here is the only other one on the shortlist. Now this thing is an MGF. It's a 1.8 K series. There's nothing better than having a 1.8 litre K series in 30-degree heat in traffic. That is surely not going to make it back home, but it could be a fun video. We've never done an MGF before, and yeah, it could be fun. Will it make it back on its original head gasket? Well, it's not its original head gasket because it says timing belt and cylinder head replaced. So stainless steel underbody pipes. It could have been sorted, but they never really are. Anyway, let me get all of these people emailed, see if anybody gets back to me, and then we'll go out for a little spin in the car and try and find some stuff. I may have just been stopped completely in my tracks from doing this. This is not something I anticipated that I would encounter. So this website, right, let me show you. And it was the same as the other websites that I tried as well. It just, for some reason, because like I'm a UK citizen or something, it will not, no matter how many times I press that contact button, it will not send my email. It just won't send it. I don't get it. And I'm trying as well with this, like, to see the telephone number, and it just keeps saying, there's a message that pops up in the right hand corner, something went wrong, please try again later. Oh, this is a huge problem. I've tried everything. I've tried doing it on my phone, tried doing it on this. I'm not sure what to do now. I wonder if I could go to a shop and buy a like a Spanish mobile phone and a Spanish, like a burner phone. This is a problem. This is a problem that I didn't know I would encounter. I can't get through to anyone. Okay, let me have a think. And message sent, and I can see his phone number. Come on! Oh, yes, right. That's the BMW there. That's his phone number there. Don't ring it if you're in Spain. Sorry for putting your phone number on a video. Anyway, absolutely buzzing. That was a nightmare. I had to go, basically I've had to download an Orange eSIM. So my mate Jack from home, who's better at this sort of stuff than me, said download an eSIM. So I tried a couple, but they were data only and they didn't work. So now I've downloaded an Orange one, which has got a phone number on it, and now I can message people. And it means I can go on that Wallapop website. So I'm going to have a little bit of a look on the Wallapop website now and see what's out there. And I'm going to send all these messages out. Just sent one to the guy with the BMW, and then, you know, let's just sit back and wait and hope that... I think that's his number. I might try and message him as well, and we'll just see if anything comes back, and I'll update you as soon as it does. Oh, God. It's been about an hour, and I've just been scrolling mindlessly through Facebook Marketplace. Nothing. And that Wallapop website still doesn't work. Something to do with the orange phone number that I've got still being not a Spanish one, potentially like a Polish one. I don't know, but it's really annoying. So I can't use that website, and I'm just sitting here waiting desperately for a message back from one of the coches people, because there's nothing on Marketplace. Spanish people, tell me, why is there nothing on Marketplace? What's happening there? Anyway, so I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. I will keep you updated. But I'm thinking now that I can't look at this anymore, I need to get out on the road. So I'm going to get in the hire car, and I'm just going to drive around for a bit and just see if I can see anything on the side of the road, any used car dealerships, just anything that might hold the car. Boots on the ground style. An interesting thing about these cars, right, I've put you guys at head height here, where my head would be if I was sat in the passenger seat. Look at that much space you've got. The visibility out of this car is absolutely shocking. That is just a small little letterbox that you've got. Like, I'm quite tall and I can't see anything here. I can just see a bit there and all this here, which doesn't make it great when you're driving in a foreign city. So this is one that I've seen on the Auto Scout 24 website, and it is, I mean, it's really cool. Very, very cool. And this is something you will not have seen before. I'm a big Peugeot 405 fan, and I've never seen this before. It is a GR by 4. It's a 4-wheel drive, and it's not the MI16 by 4. Yeah, I think it's the 1.9 litre, which is a pretty awesome engine. They're great cars. This one, it looks good. I like it. It's clean, it's tidy, has that proper Peugeot-y smell. I've just had so many Peugeot 405s. Do I really want another one? I don't know. I kind of do. They're very comfortable cars. I don't know. This is tough. This is really tough. It's getting towards the end of the day on Friday. This place closes Saturday and Sunday, so I'd have to like make sure that one of these cars is the one, and I'd come back on Monday for it, just spend a couple of days on the beach, which would be nice. But I need to make sure none of the other guys off the other websites have emailed me back yet, and it's been hours, so it's unlikely I'm going to hear from anybody. This might be it. Apart from the little Renault 4, the Passat and the Jag, but the Jag I think is well out of budget, but I am going to ask him. It looks like a US as well with the width of that bumper. Doesn't look like a UK one, but I don't know. Skoda is for sale as well. I mean, it's cool, but it's not my particular cup of tea. Nothing over there is for sale. Camper's not for sale. It's just the Peugeot. The Renault 4, which is not massively my thing either. Yeah, not for me, that. Big Austin Land Rover type thing. It is actually an Austin. Crazy. That is for sale. I don't really see myself driving that for 3 days. and it's, again, well out of budget. This thing here, though, he's not sure on the mechanical condition. This could be very interesting. My recent drive in a Volvo, I just don't know them very well. What is this as well? I have no idea what that big machine is. Is that an old AC pump? Looks like it, doesn't it? But yeah, it looks so immaculate, this car. So clean. Super comfy. Oh, wow, it's nice. Really nice and tidy, this car. Could this be the one? It is in budget. Very much in budget. I've been having a look around as well, and I've asked him lots of questions. There's nothing else really for sale. There's just stuff that's like it's a private collection and he's like doing up. There's nothing else for sale. Phoning his boss now, and then just to see if it will work, it will run. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. If it does work and run, maybe it could be the one. I just like the look of it, and I think that as a classic car commodity to come over, I think that'd do really well. It is in good shape. It looks like it's been painted. Let's see what he said. So his boss did get back to us, and he said that, shock, the Bosch K-Jetronic was kaput and it needed some parts that they couldn't get hold of, and it was just laid up. So that car, unfortunately, I did have to leave it there, which is a bit of a shame, but, well, it led to something better. We have options, right? That is boots on the ground car buying. I'm so glad we walked in there. Oh my God. That Peugeot 405 looks really cool, and it's well within budget. It's like £3,500. But the Opel Monza, it's a 3-litre Opel Monza manual. It's a big, heavy car. There's no rust on it. No rust at all. It's like brand new underneath. You don't get that anywhere else. It's a really clean Opel Monza. I've never had one of those before. It could be really interesting, that car, but it's €7,000, which is about £6,200. Ah, it's a lot of money, huge amount of money. Could I make it back on that car when I get back to the UK register it, rust-free, left-hand drive Opel Monza? I don't know, but what a thing. I mean, that was a fair play to Adrian as well. Thank you so much, Adrian. That was an awesome little tour. Nothing else there that really is in budget or is, you know, going to be a good car to drive back. That Opel Monza had tunes as well, didn't it? It had a nice Kenwood stereo. Right. I'm going to carry on going. It's so hard to like find places like this out here. I'm going to keep going the slightly longer way back, and then I'm just going to wait for other people to message, and we'll pick this up in the morning. I can't be here much longer. We're going to have to make a decision soon. Nobody's emailed yet. It's bizarre, isn't it? So, but we have options, thank God. Okay, right. See you in the morning. This is my hotel here in Barcelona, and directly opposite is a CUV. This is a MOT test centre, essentially. I know it says TV Rhineland. That's like a trademarky thing rather than, I know it's German, but ITV is the Spanish MOT. The irony of that is not lost on me. It's time to hit the road once more in the little Peugeot. Beep beep. Way. It's Saturday. I've only got one more day booked at this hotel after this, and nobody emailed me back. Nobody, not the Jag, not the Audi, nothing. Nobody has emailed me back, which is a big problem, but I'm glad I did put boots on the ground yesterday and find those two cars, and I can't stop thinking about that Opel, that Monza. Oh, what a gorgeous car that is. The guy with the E36 328i did message me back, and it was chaos. We started like speaking in Spanish first, and then like he just straight away flipped to English, perfect English, and then he changed the price of the car from what it was. He raised it by 1,500 quid. And then said, no, it's this. And I was like, yeah, but it says 5,000 on the thing. And he was like, yeah, no, it's fine. And he kept sending me weird gifts and just all sorts of madness. And I told him, look, you know, I've got to go back this far. Can we, you know, what's it going to be like? And he says, the clutch is slipping. I was like, how bad? And he was like, it's pretty bad. And I was like, well, do you know what, mate? I think we're probably going to leave this there. He sounded well dodgy. And that video that I showed you then is exactly what he sent me when I said, can you send me some more pictures of the car? And he sent me that. But we're back on the road again this morning because I think I found something even nicer than that Opel Monza, which might not even be possible. We're going to go and check it out, but I'm very, very excited. It's something that is, well, it could go down very well back in the UK, but we need to go and have a look at it. But annoyingly, we've got sort of like this this screen here, like Android Auto, just it's not working. Why is it saying off? What do I have to do? Ben, Peugeot, yes, me, Android Auto. Why is it just not working? Come on, let's drive out of this hotel car park. Maybe that'll sort of, I don't know, burp it into life or something. Whoa. Yeah. And where am I going? I need to know. Oh, God, please. On. No. Switch car off. Why won't you show me the thing? Come on. No. Shed brightness, Wi-Fi, my devices, Peugeot, off, on. What the hell is going on? I haven't got time for this. Bojan's iPhone? Who's Bojan? Oh, thank God it's back on. Oh my God, what a palaver. Shh, Natalie, chill. Back on the road. Turned up in Caballero Autos. They have lots of modern cars here, lots of nice new stuff. This one though, oh my God, I'm excited. Do you want to see? What we're looking at here is, and it's not an Alpina. It's got Alpina badges though, and I think that front skirt is also Alpina, and maybe the spoiler and a couple of other little touches. But what it is a 1981 BMW 316. It's actually a 1.8, it's a 1766cc, but they call these the 316. It's a very nice carburetted, gorgeous condition, very original classic car. This one actually belongs to the owner of this garage. He's had it in his collection for 5 years. He's got some amazing cars. He's got E-Types and some really cool MGs and some brilliant stuff, one of which we're about to see very shortly. But this one was a car that he wanted to move on. Very low mileage. It looks pretty legit, but I don't know, that's in kilometers that you saw then, so I think maybe it might have, I don't know, maybe it's gone round once, I don't know, but it all looks very, very smart inside, apart from these seats, which are a little bit threadbare. This interior is gorgeous. These back seats are really nice. Headlining is superb. That needs a bit of a redo. But, I mean, I don't know where you'd get that from either, that cloth. I've got a viscous fan. I don't know what that is there. It looks like it's had some sort of paint on the rocker cover. Yeah, okay. Oh, it just looks nice. It looks really nice. I could sit in this for 3 days easily. But I've been looking at this for about 30 seconds and I'm just already madly in love with it. Let's sit inside it. BMW badges upside down. Gear knob is upside. Oh, there you go, that's better. The stereo is in upside down. Oh. 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 Okay, display purposes only. Pop that in there. Maybe I could get that working on the way back. Have we got any? Can you see a speaker? That might be a speaker in there. 104,000 kilometers. I mean, it's done no work if that mileage is correct. I mean, looking at, I don't know, I'm not sure. We've got a bit of wear on that brake pedal. I don't know. It can't have gone round the clock or anything, so yeah, I don't know. It depends what the paperwork's like, I suppose. What's this thing going to be like to sort of drive for all those hours? Oh look, the BMW badge is the right way around now. Clutch feels like a clutch. Brakes feel like brakes. Pretty good. I can see up there it has had a service in 2024 as well. So it can't have done many miles between then and now. Let's see if we get any ignition lights. Oh, we do. Hello. We have benzene. Sorry, that's Italian, isn't it? We have fuel. Yeah, a bit annoying that that's not connected though. It's got that kind of connector there, which is, well, that kind of connector there. Maybe that's something for us to play around with, or we'll ask him why it's disconnected. Maybe there's a battery drain or something. Not sure what that's supposed to be either, but okay. Got an aerial up there with a light on it. Oh, okay. Interesting. I do want to start it up, but I haven't asked him if I can start it up, so I don't know if I should or not. Look at that down there. Oh, this thing's awesome. Another stereo and an air filter in there. Some car covers. Just looking at sort of, oh, so it's falling apart, boot floor wise. I mean, another reason for buying a car like this over here is because all the BMWs in the UK and around, they've all rusted away of this age. And this one is, I mean, it's Spanish spec, isn't it? It's hot country spec. It also benefits from a current ITV, which is the MOT thing, like opposite our hotel. And that just, I don't know, doesn't need it, but makes things a little bit nicer. You know that it should be in good fettle, but it looks mint. You're not going to find one like this in the UK, and if you do, it's going to be very expensive. Never mind that it's left-hand drive. It just doesn't matter with a car like that. That is, well, it's a proper job, isn't it? A nice-looking thing. Just join me on the floor for a second. I think it's, I mean, there is just not, rust does not know this country. This country has never heard of rust. It is absolutely stunning underneath. All the brake lines, brake hardware, diff, everything. All the, oh my God, it's so nice. Surely this is the one. It's all going to come down to money, isn't it? Wondering if you can do me a bit of a deal on it. Oh man, what a car. This is well over budget, right? Well over budget. It's €7,500 and my budget was about 4,000. But I think if you spend the money, you're going to get the better thing. And I think this would do, there's none of these in the UK. I had a look last night and there's nothing like this for sale. It's only the 316, but what else do you need? It's just a cool old BMW, isn't it? Not necessarily made for going fast in. It's just a very cool old car. MOT and tax exempt as well is a big handy thing. It means you don't have to put it through an MOT when it comes to registering it in the UK. There's a lot of positives for this car. I really like it. And if it means I've got to dip into my savings a tiny bit, I might do it. The idea was to sell it at the end though. Fuck! Oh my God. Look at this thing. Again, if this was in the UK, it would just have fallen to pieces by now. It would have dissolved in front of us. And yeah, this has got to be the one. As an investment in my time and money, if it runs and drives as well as it looks, it's carburetted, got distributor, it's got everything that I should hopefully be able to fettle if I need to on the road. I'm in love. It's definitely been painted at some point. Surely this has got to be the thing. Surely. Just checking to see if the lights work, because it's a long way to go without lights, and I don't think the main beams work. I've got dim headlights but no main beams. Everything looks fairly recent and in good condition. Oh my days, look at that there. Look at the colour of that. This thing is a gem, an absolute gem. Oh wow. All brake pipes and everything look good. Hopefully all the seals are going to be good. Easy access to the fuse box there. And the tyre it's flat. So I might see if it takes air. It might have a machine here we could check. But that would be handy to have a spare wheel with some air in it as we go on our travels. We've got a warning triangle, some spare wheel bolts, another warning triangle. No jack that I can see, unless it's under the bonnet. No, there's no jack or brace under the bonnet. Oh well, we'll be fine, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. Not that far to go, is it? Has it got that all-important toolkit? Oh, we have a spanner and another little spanner, and that's about it. No pliers, and I'm missing the screwdriver. Oh wow. It's just fired up on the button. Oh yes. What a car. We've just been out for a test drive in the BMW, and I've been checking all my documents to make sure my registration document and everything is there for the import, and it is. And it drives really well. There is a few little niggles, but it drives really well. Mainly indicators not working, but I think I can fix that. And stereo not working, the wipers are slow. I don't think it's got main beams. But aside from that, it drove really well. It's only got 4 gears, and it's a 316, which is a 1.8 litre as well. Weird BMW thing. They call it 316, but it's actually 1760cc or something. Plenty of go, plenty of power to get me back to the UK, and it drove nice, kept its temperature. I'm gonna go now. Got my wallet. We're going to go and try and sort a deal out. So Alberto has just taken me over to show me this. Oh my God, he wants to butter me up before we do a deal, I think. But this is, oh my God, a real M3 Coupe, rust-free M3 Coupe. The inside of the brake discs don't even rust in Spain. I am jealous. We deal with a lot of rust. You know me, I've spent my life dealing with rust. My life, and it's nice to see. Oh, God. That sounds the absolute business. God, that's a nice car. Oh man, what a car. Wowee. Oh my God, it's like new. Look at that thing there. Oh, what a beast. Nice car. Oh, a deal has been struck. Come on! I'm very excited. I have got a ton of paperwork and stuff here, loads of bits and bobs, everything ready to go. Thank God for Google Translate. If it wasn't for Google Translate, that would have been a lot harder. We'd probably be able to muddle through, but that would have been a lot harder. Everything's ready to go. I can't pick the car up until Monday. It's now Saturday, so I've got a day in Barcelona. So I'm going to go and just, I don't know, drink 12 pints of San Miguel from its home country. Oh my God. Let's go now. This is amazing, but everything's going to be ready to go. I've got a few things to fix on the car, but I got it for a little bit of a deal. I got it for €7,000, which is just a shade over £6,000, which I think for that car is a bargain and a half. I think it's a proper bargain if it makes it home. This is the next part of this video. This is the start of the journey now. We have to get back 2,000 kilometers or something like that in a car from, well, in a car that's 46 years old. It's going to be a challenge with no air conditioning, but it should be fine. I'm looking forward to it. We're doing a competition at the moment where you can win one of every bit of Tasty Classics merchandise that we do, which is crazy, isn't it? But there's a lot of amazing stuff. We have sticker books and puzzles and hats and hoodies and t-shirts and bags and drinks bottles and mugs and all sorts of cool stuff. But you can win all of those things. And all you have to do to enter that is to go onto the Tasty Classics website and make any purchase, and your name will go into the hat. And there's 3 prizes to win, and the draw is being drawn at the end of the month. So get yourself onto the website and pick something up now. And there is terms and conditions also available on the website. What an absolute dream boat. Put all this in the boot and head off to the nearest Halfords. Thanks, Alberto.
Hello.
Gracias.
Right,
let's go home. Easy, that's that. These are the same, one alongside of the car. This car has done 300 kilometers in the last 5 years. That's all the work this car has done. And I'm now about to do 2,000 kilometers in it. 2,000. That's a lot for this old BMW. Let's hope it makes it, but this doesn't work. So first stop is 1 kilometer down the road to a Spanish Halfords. Hola.
Hi.
Okay, that's it. We're on the road. I have my car, my paperwork is complete. I have some fuel. The digital clock works. The hazard button now works. That didn't work before, but Alberto fixed it. So now I have indicators. Amazing. It's only a little tab that needed pulling out. This is fabulous. I'm not in any way concerned about this trip. Oh, guys, is it comfortable though? Maybe. Okay, so here's the status report. The brakes feel great. The clutch feels great. The engine, the throttle response, everything feels great. Touch wood. Is there any wood in this car? Where's the wood? Plastic dash. Oh, wood gear knob. Thank God. Yes. Yeah, there's not really a lot else to go wrong. It's got wind-up windows. There's a cigarette light there. I don't know if it works, but I guess we're going to find out. The little black bag is full of tools. And my big boost pack as well. So if I need a power bank, I've got the boost pack to use as a power bank, which is great. And I've already gone down the wrong bit. Driving in Spain is hard. I had a look last night, and the only other E21 that was in any sort of decent condition on eBay as a manual 3-door thing was £16,000. So I'm hoping I've done well here. Granted, that was a 323, which is a slightly higher performance model than this, but you know, even a 323, it's no, you know, speed demon. So this is going to be fine, isn't it? Someone could always pop another engine in this as well if they wanted, but for a completely rust-free car, €7,000, I'm well pleased with that deal. If it makes it back, if it doesn't, I don't know. I'll just have to fix it, I suppose, on the side of the road. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, we've arrived at what's AI called the Spanish equivalent of Halfords. First thing that's fallen off is this. That's only a little bit of trim. I'll probably just take that off so we don't lose it and I can glue it back on in the UK. It's supposed to be that look. But it's not. Just want to check, make sure we've not got any sticky brakes. Not that I thought there was, but it's been sat for a while, and even out here, that might seize a caliper. Yeah, there's a tiny bit of warmth in that. I don't know. Something to keep our eye on, I suppose, isn't it? Oh yeah, this is definitely the place. Oh yes, here we go. I mean, they've got 1 or 2 of these in stock, so I think that's what we'll go for. They're all empty? They're all empty. But what a bargain price. Bluetooth. Should be able to screw one of them in the car park pretty easily. I've done it about 1,000 times in my life. Halford's car park. Noroto's car park. I found this. We're looking at a pretty much full toolkit with any screwdriver bits that I need as well. And it's got spark plug things and what I can use for a wheel brace. And then this is a jack kit, so I could potentially swap that wheel on the roadside if I needed to. Got a little charger and of course the stereo. Queues are absolutely nuts in here though. Queues out the door. What's everybody up to today? It's Monday morning, I suppose, isn't it? It's Monday morning everywhere, including Spain. I'm not sure if it needs the substiplom, but he's got it in the car already, so I don't need to buy any. That's pretty cool, but I am going to get some oil. Where is the oil? Over there. So much time has passed and yet the queue just has not moved. I don't understand. What is this? What do I have to do? Do I just take it and send them the money later? Arbre magique. Whatever you're expecting, it's possibly not that. It's the size of my head in the door of this car. Absolutely superb. I have this, which I bought, and I've plugged that in. Everything else is in the boot. I've got a multimeter, which I need to put together now. And then we've got to connect this mess of wires up, which, I mean, they've got a nice little jockey block ready to go for us here, so it should be dead straightforward to this new machine. This is the spice of life, I'm telling you. Honestly, this is what it's all about. I do also have a couple of other things lurking in my bag. Yeah. Why did I put them down here? Take everything out of my bag. Why is my bag smaller now than it was when we left? So many wires and cables and things. Oh my God. What a massive camera there. I've not even used that yet. First thing is a Tasty Classic sticker. Small, this car. And there is also in here somewhere a Tasty Classics air freshener. Now, all of this cool stuff, some thought went into this little merch plug now, didn't it? Let's be honest. Some serious... I had to bring all of these from the UK and think, right, when I get the car, I'll put these in and I'll tell them all about the wonderful stuff on my website. If you want to support us, there's Patreon, or there's YouTube memberships as well. And we'll put the names on the side of this car of the new ones at some point, or maybe we'll scroll them as we're doing a road trip, because I'm not really going to be washing this thing because it's quite clean and rust-free. But anyway, go on the website, buy some stuff. That would really help. I would really appreciate it if you could. I think there's a key ring in there as well, but it's too far. It's too hard to get it out. We are charging. We have charging. That's great news. That means I can charge all of my items in this car. This is the stereo. It's a stubby. That's fine. I've put the cage in. It should be relatively straightforward. On here, all I've got to do is that connects to the back of the stereo. So I'm going to cut those wires there and then add them into this little chocky block here. It doesn't get much simpler. Black is ground, red is usually power or brown. You just sort of work it out. Got a multimeter there. Dead sound, easy. I also got a multimeter just in case we run into any problems on the way back, you know, like battery charging or anything like that. But hopefully we won't. Touch wood, touch wood. What's all this? Oh, it's a microphone. Don't need that. One result, we have tunes. It's starting to warm up today as well. It was pretty cold this morning and now it's hot.
You with me? I bought some fresh fuel.
That's great news. Hola. Sorry, I'm English. I buy here and drive it home.
Oh yeah, you drive home.
Yeah.
Spanish car.
Yeah.
You go to England with this car?
Yep.
Okay.
2,000 kilometers.
Okay, you buy this car here?
Yeah, just over there, yeah.
Okay, it's a 380 or
16.
60?
1.6, yeah.
Okay.
Small but looks nice.
Yes. But is Alpina or not? Or
No,
only
just
Alpina is?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice though. It's good.
Nice. I have the 968.
Oh, 968.
Yes.
But it's a long way to go without music, so I thought I'd do it.
And here there are speakers or not?
Yeah.
Or is
On see there.
here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if they work yet. I've got one working.
Okay.
Was it Tomorrow Never Dies, the James Bond film, where he was sat in the back with his little thing?
This is amazing. I've now
Flying
got
down the car park. So cool.
tunes.
When I saw
How
it,
good.
I was like, oh.
All the speakers are working. This could not get any better. And I've just met another Alberto with a Porsche 968. He came over just to talk to me about the car. He's like, "Is it real Alpina?" English was great, thank God, because my Spanish is crap. But yeah, he showed me around his 968. I told him about what I was doing. Great fun.
De gran éxito y reconocimiento.
Good point, yeah.
Como dato representativo, en ese sentido, 5 nominaciones a los Goya en el apartado de Mejor Banda Sonora y un premio conseguido en 2015 por su música.
A completely fitted stereo in my BMW, which is BMW in Spanish. I've just learned. Amazing. So now I'm going to have a little bit of I didn't even use the multimeter either, which is fabulous. I'm going to have a little bit of a tidy up and then we're going to hit the road. The next stop is Bordeaux, right? We're going to stay in Bordeaux for the night because that's 6 hours from here. So I've got a 6-hour drive now, which is a lot. I don't know anything about this car. I don't know if it's going to make it. I need some breakfast. Well, it's 1 p.m. now. We're not going to get there till late. Okay, it's fine. We just need to hit the road. My phone holder works. My phone charger works. This is going to be great. Okay, tidy up, hit the road. Gosh, she runs well. Right, first gear. This way. Might even have a little bit of sunroof action. Why not? I've paid for it. I'm going to use it. Oh yes, come on. We have sunroof. What a dream. And look, I'm so pleased that I managed to find this car and buy it. Touch wood, so far might break down, but I'm really pleased that I've got it. And I messaged last night the dude who showed us around the Peugeot 405 and the big Opel, and I just said, look, thank you for your time, I really appreciated it. It was just, really nice for him to show us everything, and it was great. So I messaged him and said, look, I hope to do business with you again in the future. I'd go down and get that 405 maybe, who knows, or that Monza. Let me know if you think I should. I like cars without rust, but it really made me think, like, on the whole, about this journey so far. It's, I've been here for this is my 4th day here, and Spanish people are all amazing. I love them all. I've had such a good time. they're just the nicest group of folks. They really, really are. Everybody's been so helpful. Alberto, then the guy with the Porsche, just, you know, came and had a chat. So nice. You've also got Alberto, the guy who bought the car off. You've got all the guys from the hotel, and because there was a bit of a mix-up with like room and stuff, and they're all just dead nice, and just loads of stuff like that. It's just been a perfect trip so far. Again, touch wood. Stop saying things like that. I spoke to Alberto, who I bought the car off, about the sort of why I couldn't really find much in terms of older cars in Spain, and he said one of the things with the rules and regulations of Spanish cars is that when they get to 30 years old, they become very hard to register, and a lot of stuff is hard to register anyway. So like emissions and things, and just cars that weren't sold here, it can be problematic for them, and it just means that a lot of stuff, just if someone had a car that's been laid up for 20 years and they've lost all the paperwork, it's so difficult to get it back on the road if you can't re-register it. So yeah, it was just that's the sort of reason why, which is one of the reasons why we didn't see that many older cars. But also they have very strict emissions regulations in cities here. So in Barcelona, for example, you cannot drive an old car in the centre of Barcelona, or just, you know, not just right in the centre, but all around Barcelona. It has to be an efficient vehicle, a new modern efficient vehicle, so they wouldn't let this in, which is super interesting. And again, I think that's another thing that puts people off the classic cars and means that they just don't have them, and they're not that available, which is a shame because they're all rust free. Oh my god. But when you do find the good ones, the ones that have stayed looked after, hopefully, again, touch wood like this one, it's very, very pleasing. And I'm sorry, Spain, to have taken this one away, but I will look after it, I promise. The sun's come out now. It's a gorgeous day. This couldn't get any better. This has been my dream to do this for as long as I can remember. I've wanted to do something like this. It's nerve-wracking, it's expensive, it's difficult to do. You've got to be able to just work your way around problems. But if you can do all that, what a mega adventure this is so far. And we've got it all to do. Almost 2,000 kilometers to go. 2,000. That's a lot, especially in a car that's 46 years old and has done no more than 300 kilometers in the last 5 or 6 years, and probably not many before that either. Look at the mountains. God, this place is awesome. Goodbye, Barcelona. You've been amazing. Hello, mainland Europe. This is the first toll, and I guess I go to this one with like pictures of cards and money on it. Okay, let's see how much it is. €3.19. How many of these are there going to be? Can I pay with card? I put my window down because it was windy. Sorry, what? Excuse me? Say that again? Oh, no contactless. Oh God. Good job I kept some change. Yes. Amazing. Is it going to give me a chance to put this in my pocket? Probably not. I'll just stuck it there. Okay, let's go. That was easy. Whoop. That was easy. €3.19. Come on, I tried to put it into reverse. Okay, here we go. Back on the road. We're about half an hour in and it's time to fill this baby up for the first time. Just pump her full of gas and then hit the road because I don't know when the next sort of like stop is going to be. We're heading right out into the sticks now, over the mountains. It's exciting. Look at these sunroof rails and stuff here. Have you ever seen anything like it on an old car like this in the UK? No way, man. That's original, 1981. Optima 9C8. Still cheaper than in the UK. Don't know what that mountain is over there, but it is the coolest thing. Really smart. It's just like amazing landscape, isn't it? This is my kind of holiday, this. I don't need to sit on a beach for weeks. I just need this, a car, the open road, the scenery, and you guys to come along with me. So thank you for keeping me company. And if I've got an absolutely stunning classic car to do it in, then I'm very happy, apart from that thing that's going to fall off. I tried to get it off, but it didn't work. I've just been taking a load of photos of the car, and as I got down to take this one, I noticed what definitely looks like a pool of something there. We need to go around the corner and have a look what's leaking. Oh, God. It looks like a lot has appeared as well. Okay, what's happened here? Anything wet down there? I can see. Right, brake fluid. It's not, that's fine. Anything off there? Oh, is that a little bit moist on the fuel filter there, but nothing to really write home about. Can't see anything down there either. It all looks pretty dry. I'm going to walk back round the corner to that petrol pump and see what was actually on the floor then. See what it was. This was us here. That's oil. That is thick oil. Why are we dropping oil like that? Where from? Oh, fuck. There's a lot of it as well. It doesn't look clean. It doesn't look too dirty to be our oil. Our oil's golden. Is that off another car? God, I hope that's off another car. Okay, at least the floor's really clean over here. I'm looking now. Yeah. And I cannot see. There's nothing coming off there. Can't see anything dripping onto the floor either. There was a chance that was a red herring. That was someone else's oil. Because it looked dirty and you saw how clean our oil was. Let's just check the level of it. Our oil is like, this car's done no miles. It's golden, it's like brand new. That's the colour of our oil. The other oil was black. Just wiped it on my sock. Let's give it a dip. Yeah, plenty, over the maximum. Oh, really hope that was a red herring. Why do they call it red herring? That's what we should call this car. The red herring. Yeah. Come on, get back in your box. Nice. Am I christening this the red herring? So if you're wondering where we are now and what this amazing scenery is all about, this is the Pyrenees, and it's not going to get any easier anytime soon. There's some snow-covered ones up there, but this is some of the most amazing roads I've ever driven on. Super smooth tarmac, absolutely stunning visuals everywhere. And the Pyrenees is the sort of natural border between France and Spain, and I've never driven through like this part of it before. Never driven on these roads before, and they're absolutely beautiful. This car as well, it just laps them up. It's just tight and agile, and it's only the 316, but it feels like it's got plenty of power. It doesn't, like, it's not struggling with anything. It's just, it's great. But these visuals, oh my god, so good. Definitely one of the more nerve-wracking parts of the trip though. I mean, if I got sort of stuck around here, I don't know what I would do. Right out in the sticks in a big way. Super tight and twisty. You see there's some massive river next to us as well, so we better not fall off the side of the road. No heroics. Stick behind this Safira. Now if you look to your right there is some snow-covered mountains. I don't know how far we're going to get into those, but I guess we're going to find out. I do remember seeing them as I flew over them on the way here. What an experience this is. Oh my god, one of those gorgeous parts of the world. Never seen anything like it. It's so nice. Got to make sure your brakes are okay as well. 174 metre tunnel carved through the rock face. I love going through tunnels. Wish I had a big exhaust on this, so I could rev it up, hear what it sounds like. So we're at a toll booth and it is €14.56. That's a crazy amount of money. The last one we went to was a tenner, so we've already down €30 on tolls. What an epic drive so far, and we've only done an hour and a half of my, it's probably going to be about 24 hours drive. We've done an hour and a half and it's been as good as it has. This is going to be nuts. Car's still behaving very well, touch wood. Yeah, amazing. It's getting cold now as well because we're up in the Pyrenees. But yeah, and my throat's getting a bit dry as well, which is weird, isn't it? Maybe, is it weird? I don't know. It's still like just the most best scenery. It's just miles and miles and miles of this, isn't it? So nice. Right, I'm gonna get some more miles under the belts. And let's see where we end up. I think the next stop is going to be stopping for some dinner somewhere, I think. Hopefully well into France. So we have just crossed the border into France. Way! The Spanish part of the leg of this journey is done, and it only took 2 hours to get out of Spain and into France. France is a big old country. It's long, it goes all the way up. Car's still going, everything's still fine. Got 4 hours 33 minutes to Bordeaux. Just seen a Peugeot 406 covered in snow, and there was a sign saying put your snow tyres on, but it's April, we'll be fine, we'll let the sun shine. Surely they don't want us to do anything like that. My rear wheel drive 1981 BMW, be fine, be fine. Look at all that up there though, it's cool, isn't it? These mountains are just glorious. You see the real high, thick, snow-covered ones. Oh God, what a sight to behold. And this is my office to do it all in. Doesn't get any better, does it? Absolutely superb. Gorgeous old BMW just cruising along. Also, it seems like the speed limits, just nobody's looking after those, because I've not seen a single car doing the speed limit yet apart from me. That's only because I'm taking it easy, you know. She's an old girl who's done a lot of work. Oh, mortals! Come on! What have we done to deserve this? Okay, how much are you going to? €7.80. Could be worse, but still. I think we're paying for this tunnel as well that's coming up. Left hand. Of all French people, you know, Europeans left-handed, that's when they drive on the left. Let me know. Sorry if the audio's difficult as well, but I'm not using the proper microphones. Okay. It's cold, really cold. Well, snow there, isn't there? I'm taking it easy, I said. Easy. Oh yeah, okay. This window's very dusty on the inside. I should have bought a cloth. Oh, it's because I've got my sunglasses on. Okay, we've got headlights. Right, we do have headlights. Oh, and we've got flash. Yes, you can see it in the reflection of those things. Okay, so this side of that tunnel is snow. Very, you know, deep snow in places, but there's none on the road, so that's okay. And we are going downhill. We're not going up into it, but we might be soon. I don't know, but we do seem to be just snaking around the valley of the mountains, which is awesome. That's kind of what we wanted. But there is a lot of snow everywhere. Not something I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, but not so much. Lots of snow. I wonder if it's the first time that this car has ever seen snow. It's interesting, isn't it? You ever seen snow before, BMW? No? Red herring? No? No knocks, bangs, rattles, nothing. Really starting to believe that mileage, you know. Really am. He told me that the guy that had it before him had it painted and just had it as a bit of a car collection that he'd had for ages, and put the Alpina kit on it and stuff, and just, yeah, made it a nice thing, and then just never used it really. Then Alberto bought it 5 or 6 years ago with his dad. He's got a few other cars. He's got like an E-Type and an Austin Haley and stuff, and he, yeah, really liked them, and saw this, bought it. It's just been sat in his collection since. Not being used. Until now, it's definitely being used. These mountainous roads just carried on and on and on, and at this part of the journey I still had 4 hours left before I got to Bordeaux, and the roads were just relentless. I was averaging anywhere between 40 and 70 mile an hour really, just getting stuck behind the odd car and just taking it easy on this poor thing. And also I couldn't quite work out what the speedo was doing, and the rev counter is definitely not the same sort of RPM showing on the screen as what the engine's actually doing, but it was fine. I didn't really need that, I could just listen to it. But yeah, for hours and hours and hours the journey went on. My back is getting tired and my arse is getting flat across the whole circumference of it. So this is exactly what I want to see right now. Je suis le Français McDonald. Let's get in there and get some food and get a coffee. I am fully refreshed and we're about to hit the road. I've only got another 3 hours or so to go. I need to book a hotel in Bordeaux. I've not done that yet. So I'm going to do 2 hours, stop, book a hotel, and then just do the last hour to Bordeaux or to wherever the hotel is close to there. I'm even contemplating going on to Le Mans, but you know, just driving through the night, just carrying on. But I think let's have a little break. Whoa, wrong way. Ah, she started on the button then. What a beauty! No power steering in this model, but that's fine. I am so far away from home. Oh my god, please. Nice having a McDonald's. That is just like a lovely little slice of home. Everything's pretty much the same in France. Still get a big tasty and a fries and stuff like that. And everywhere else around here seems closed. It's not ski season anymore. It's the end of the season. Everybody's gone home, I think. So a lot of the other places are closed down. 3 hours, 30 minutes to go. So I'm going to stop in 2.5 hours. Oh, fine. Let's get the tunes on. Just had a notification on my phone then as well. It said your flight to Manchester boards in 1 hour 40 minutes. Good luck, everyone. I'm not going to be on it. Oh yeah. I did have a return flight booked because I thought, well, what happens if I don't find a car to buy? But thankfully I did. And she is a little beauty. Come on, baby. Just tolls everywhere, isn't there? Is there any free roads? But is it a ticket? I haven't got. Oh, I take that and then we pay soon. Okay, let's have this truck off. It's just a rocket ship. Come on! 3 hours, 6 minutes to go. Wipers on this are nicht good, so I'm hoping we're going to scoot around the edge of this. So it's sort of like, it's nice and bright, you know, that's kind of the way we're heading, but very close to us is this weather front. Whoa! Okay, we have just caught the rain. It's there, I'm being blown all over the shop as well. But he's pumping out a few volts up there, spinning away. But yeah, it's this is the state of play with the wipers. I mean, it could be worse. It's actually behaving a little bit better than it was the other day, maybe. Ah, yeah. Oh, that's all we got. That's all the speed we got. I'm hoping they'd come back to use with a bit of, you know, come back to life with a bit of use, but I guess we'll find out. 2.5 hours to go. Let's see how much this one robs me. Bonjour. Tickets. Oh, 6.80. That's not too bad, is it? 30 seconds later, we're at another toll booth. Jesus Christ, France. Knock it off, will you? I'm going to be never going to financially recover from this. Oh, get my ticket this time. This isn't a pay one, this is a get your ticket one, like when you go in a car park. This A62 that I'm on now did nearly turn into a car park then as well. Traffic was picking up around Toulouse. Grand's Goblets. Right, let's try and work this out together. Oh no, it's got English down there. Oh, no. Back. Yes, bean coffees, please. Bloody hell, it's coming out of there at a rate of knots. Give me some brown stuff. Fatigue is definitely setting in. This is an amazing services, by the way. So nice. But yeah, fatigue is setting in. Ready for a bed near Bordeaux, I think. We've got an hour and 20 minutes left. Let's check as well underneath here. Make sure we've not got any drippings. The floor is dry. Underneath the car is dry. That's great news, isn't it? This thing's in such good nick as well. You can see that parcel shelf. There's just like no sun damage on it. All the seals, everything. No sun damage. I'm pretty sure it has been painted because of underneath the engine bay, but like I wouldn't bet my life on it. I mean, if it has been painted, it's a bloody good paint job. Really is. We'd have to do a bit of deep diving. Oh, there's a little mark there, maybe. Certainly going to want a new one of these at some point. That's a bit grotesque, isn't it? But I think that's a pretty normal sized BMW badge. So it shouldn't be too hard to find one of those. Getting it off though might be a different matter without damaging anything. Oh, what a beast. I'm absolutely in love with this car. But yeah, maybe a set of BBSs and a couple of wheel spacers. Really just like bring it out that little bit extra, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? Only like 15-inch or something like that. Nothing crazy. A couple of 15 BBSs. Just make it look the absolute business, that, wouldn't it? Would you lower it? No, no, no. Leave it like that. This is what my sort of office looks like at the moment. It's all right in here. I mean, this threadbare thing, there's not a lot of cushioning left. It is quite hard on the anus. Yeah, it's all right though. It could be worse. Loads of crap on that chair there. Interior at the back's lovely. I've got a couple of big bottles of water in there as well. Wish the front seats looked as good as the back seats, but you'd have to get those retrimmed, wouldn't you? Maybe the whole thing retrimmed, or maybe swap them out for a couple of period-looking cream bucket seats. I've got 1 hour, 53 minutes to go, and it's just hit 7 p.m. So I've been on the road now. I left the hotel essentially 12 hours ago. Fatigue is just starting to tickle my nuts. My nuts are tickled with fatigue. 1 hour 53 to go, but I'm going to stop before we get to the hour mark at the next sort of best place, and I'm going to get this hotel in Bordeaux booked. There's a sign for Bordeaux there. 177 kilometres. Oh, fair play to this little machine. She is just ploughing on. Really like this car. I really do. I just can't say a bad word about it at the moment. Touch wood. Really nice thing. Very, very glad I went for this car. I'm getting so many looks on the motorway as well. Everybody's like, wow, what's that? You know, it's a real, yeah, big head turner. This little Alpina body kit. It's not a 316 Alpina, I think that's just a body kit that's been stuck on, but I am going to do a bit more research into that and find out the exact nitty-gritties of this car, and you know, where it was registered, where it was sold, you know, try and get as much detail again, because there's loads of paperwork scattered about and I just need to piece it together. Thinking about it, I know I said I wouldn't change anything on the car, but I would sell my left leg right now for a 5th gear. I don't know if you can hear the thing just buzzing away doing about 19,000 RPM, but it could really do with the 5th gear. Oh, that would be so good. Just a cheeky little 5th gear would be great. I mean, I am doing the equivalent of sort of 75, 80 mile an hour, so I am pushing it. For a little old 4-speed from 1981. This car probably came out mid-70s, late 70s, 76, 77, something like that. So, you know, to be doing these speeds in it for this long, it's got to be good. It's got to be good. My lights on? I think I left my lights on. God, that's a nice looking back end, isn't it? It's absolutely mint. The exhaust is a bit big for my liking. It's got a huge can on it. Ugh. But yeah, it's still pretty cool, isn't it? It's only a bolt-on thing. Could probably change that. Make it look a bit more subtle. Sans plum with some Sobsty plum, which I should have rattling around in here somewhere. Yeah, so you fill that up, squirt it in. I just squirt a load, I don't actually measure it. Yeah. I've got the feeling at this age they didn't actually need this, but I'm putting it in anyway. On the road again, pick myself up off the road again, going places that I've never been. Something on the road again. 1 hour and 18 minutes. And I'm going to get in, get a meal, get showered, get everything charged, including the microphones. Apologies again for the sound. Cool. And then that's it. Back on the road again tomorrow to Le Mans, which should be very exciting. I've never been there and I can't wait to see it. Bonjour! It is early in the morning and this is where I stayed last night, the Holiday Inn. It was actually really good, really nice. Get my head down, get showered, just, you know, sort everything out, charge everything up, and we're back on the road again this morning. This thing is looking stunning and it hasn't been... Hello? Why is that all there? Is that just water? Why none of the other cars got it? Oh my God. Oh no, what is that? Oh no. Oh no. Right, let's pop this bonnet. I need to pop the bonnet anyway because last night I took the coil lead off before I went in the room because this is quite a nice part of France, but I still didn't want this car getting stolen, so I thought I'd take the coil lead off, just to, you know, because if there was any crims they would probably get bored by the time then and before they investigate and try and maybe make it run on 3 cylinders, so it's always worth doing that if you can. Oh God, I can see it dripping there. I just saw it drip. What is dripping? Oh, please don't tell me that's water pump. Oh no, what is that? This day has just started absolutely terribly. Where's the bloody coil lead as well? Put the fucking thing in there. Right, let's just pop this back on. Avoid any kind of panic. Everything's going to be okay. Why has that just started leaking now though? Right, I'm just going to take the handbrake off. I'm just going to roll the car backwards.
Oh, that has dumped the majority of its coolant on the floor. Oh no, I'm pretty sure that is coolant. I don't know what else it could be. It looks like coolant. Oh, what has died there? What has died? It's going to be water pump, isn't it? I can see it dripping down there. Oh, Jesus. That's your water pump there, isn't it? Oh no, has something happened here? Oh right, well, I mean, oh God. My life is unravelling before my eyes. What have I done to deserve this? Oh no. I'm in the middle of nowhere. This is where I am right now, and this is my plan for the day. This was my plan for the day, was to drive from here to Le Mans, which is 5 hours, right? That's 5 hours away. And then I was going to go from there up to Cairn to get the Cairn to Portsmouth ferry for 4:30. I booked that ferry because the car was going great. And this is what I've come out to. How and why has that happened? I've got some water with me in the back, so I can put some water in it this morning, but there is a nut on the back of that. It looks like a couple of 13s. But that's too big. Looks like there's supposed to be a bushing in there and it's just disintegrated. Let's see if I can tighten it up on this bottom one as well. I'm supposed to be having a nice time. What is going on? Okay, well, I mean, that is... Yeah, I can't do anything with that. I need some washers or something. Where am I going to get washers from? Has the car got any washers anywhere? Oh God! Right, what about the bottom one? What is that? See, the fan is loose. The fan belt is loose. It was absolutely fine last night. We were motoring along at a rate of knots. It was sound. Just trying to tighten the bracket that sort of holds it all together, keeps its tension. It's quite nice. I mean, that's a bit stiffer there now, but not loads. I could maybe try and make it a little bit tighter. Would that help? This is where I start messing about with things now, and something could go worse. Doesn't want to do anymore. Tighten that up. Okay, I need my tool. Got these to hold the other side of the bolt in place because I've not got any spanners or nothing. Right, is that going to be too tight now, I wonder? It feels like a much better setup now than it just sort of flopping around. I reckon what's happened is, so that is a lot tighter now. All the belt's a lot tighter. It's not moving. And I think what's happened is the vibrations of this thing just moving around has annihilated the gasket in the water pump, or the seal in the water pump around the shaft, probably. I really don't switch on, because if it just starts pissing water everywhere, I'm going to be devastated. What shall I do? What shall I do? What shall I do? It's cold now, so let's just top the radiator. Oh God! Tried to take the radiator cap off and it's come off in several thousand chunks. Oh, Jeebus Christ! Everything is going really well this morning. Right, okay, I'm going to fill that with water. Oh dear, BMW. I think as well that stuff like rad weld and such isn't really going to work on a fuel pump because it's a moving part. But, I mean, it's something I could try if I can find some. It doesn't look like that bad of a job to replace the water pump though, but I guess it's just finding a replacement of the water pump here for an E21 that's 45 years old. Easier said than done. It's taken that much water, that's when it's dropped overnight. No, it's taken more. I think plan is now is to try and fire it up, see if it'll run, see if I can see anything pouring out the bottom, and then we're going to just try and nurse it. If it runs okay to the next petrol station, we'll pull into that petrol station so I can get some more water and stuff and just have another look at everything then when it's warmed up a touch as well. And I've got some light, can't see very well here, it's a bit dark. Okay, how am I going to put this thing back together? Put that on first, then the spring, then put that on. Okay, we'll take the spring off, we don't need the spring. And that there, and then... Okay, keep the spring. Well, she fired up on the absolute button then. I can't see any water spraying out either. Sometimes it hits the pulley and just flies up everywhere. You'll know if you watch all of my other videos. Let's see how we get on and then revisit this situation. Fuck! It's just cold. It's just cold. Don't worry about it. It's cold. We're roughly 1,400 kilometers from home. This is why people don't do this, isn't it? Right. One thing that this car has is a radiator level warning system, and it's called the heaters. However, I haven't tried the heaters yet, so I don't know if they work, but the heaters work off fluid. So as I'm driving along, if I have a form of heater on, I can just always just check it, go, yeah, it's still warm, yeah, it's still warm. I've got a temperature gauge as well, but I wouldn't always rely on those. The second it stops getting hot, I know that we've got no water left, and I can stop before any damage happens to anything, I hope. But the car's cold and I don't know if the heaters work, so forget that idea for the moment at least. She sounds really sweet though, that engine. Every mile that we do is getting closer to home. So we've just got to keep our heads in the game and just try and get there. 367 kilometres, 4 hours 35 minutes. With a car that's dripping water at a rate of knots. Cool. Okay, we're 10 minutes down the road. The engine should be at operating temperature, and the bad news is we've got no heaters at all. I don't think it's a problem with anything apart from the mechanism. Let me show you this. You can see that there is cracked, and this just, there's no resistance to it really. Just doesn't feel like it's doing anything. So, and yeah, you can see it's got a crack there, so something's possibly gone wrong behind there, but I do not have heaters. That is just stone cold air coming out of there. Oh, yikes. That was our early warning system. And now we're just gonna have to rely solely on the temperature gauge. But yeah, next petrol station I see, we'll pull over and we'll have a look, see what's happened, see if we've still got some water in the radiator. I need to be at Caen at 2:30, and that is an hour and 45 minutes away from Le Mans. So right now, I don't really have the time, because of that messing about then, that took too long. I don't have the time to just take lots of stops and take that little tour of Le Mans. And the reason I need to get that ferry is because there isn't loads of ferries from Caen. There's just like 1 or 2 a day, or 3 maybe a day, and this one at 4:30 works out so well because it takes 6 hours and it's got a little cabin, and I can sit in that cabin and maybe try and get some sleep. And I arrive in Portsmouth in the UK at 9:30 at night, and it's 4.5 hours back to my house from Cairns, so from Portsmouth. So I can just do that 4.5 hours as soon as I get off the boat, which would be the dream. But everything has to work out. The timings have to work. We have to be able to do this to the minute, really, to the half hour at least, you know. We've got the ferry doesn't leave till 4:30, and you're supposed to check in 45 minutes early, so I have got a little bit of leeway, but not tons. Come on, baby, I'll buy you some new BBS wheels if you make it back, I promise. I'll treat you good. I'll get you a new water pump as well. I won't just buy you wheels. Okay, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this on camera, but we're about to drive into a cloud. That's pretty cool. Visibility greatly reduced. We are inside a cloud. That's awesome. Going over a huge river. This side of the river is mist central. The cloud has followed us. Wowee. Foggy. Very foggy. The sun has disappeared behind the fog. Times like now where I really do wish the heaters did work, because it is freezing in here. Stopping shortly and I'll put my jacket back on. I guess the first thing to notice is that there's no steam coming out of anything. So, yeah. I mean, that must be good, mustn't it? Because it was pouring everywhere and there's no spray on there. Oh, please be okay. Just looking down there, I can't see anything dripping. Have I got a bit of cardboard or something in the back? I wonder. A bit hard to see on this sort of gravel surface, you see. If I pop that down there. So that's sort of directly under the water pump now. Okay, no drips so far, come on baby. Right, what I'm going to do is head into this place here and get some more water and just see what they've got in the sort of motors section, and then, yeah, maybe get a coffee and wash my hands as well. And when we get back, we're going to check our piece of cardboard. 2 entirely different liquids, 1 hot black coffee and 1 bottle of Radweld, which I just, so, look at that, British Holtz. Oh, come on. Legendary behaviour being in this French service station miles away from home. Really pleased with that. But let's see if we've got any stuff on the cardboard. I don't really want to put this in if I can avoid it. I really don't. But we'll keep it. This is a last chance measure to get us home if we really need it. Oh, merci beaucoup. There is no drippage on that. Something possibly to do with thermal expansion of metals and things, or come on, maybe the shaft, because the alternator wasn't tight, the shaft was like moving, or it was loose, or the pulley was loose and it was wobbling or something, and when it was in the wrong position. Imagine if it's been parked up for so long and it's been in one place and then like everything's fine, and as we've been driving around it's moved, and then maybe because the alternator's loose it's moved again and it's just been left in a different place than it has been for all those years, and then maybe now that's why it started to leak, but it doesn't look like it's been doing any leaking. I'm tempted to just pop the bonnet and have another look though. Worth mentioning as well, I absolutely love how this bonnet opens. It's one of the sexiest opening bonnets in the world, that, isn't it? I can see anything dripping at all or wet, but it doesn't look like it at all. The cardboard doesn't lie, unless it was in the wrong place, but I don't think it was. Come on, baby, please, please. I will treat you so nicely. I'll get you a new badge for the front. Right, pedal to the metal. Got 4 hours to go to Le Mans. We can do this, we can do it. Status reports. We've done an hour and a half. Come on, baby, come on, you beautiful little car. We are motoring along. Touch wood, again, I don't want to jinx it, but the temperature gauge is okay. We are cracking on. I've not seen any smoke out the back, any steam, nothing yet. Touch wood, come on, jinx it, yeah. Walk under a ladder, just all that stuff. Please just make it. I need this car to make it home. That'd be so good. If I can catch that ferry, it means I get to Portsmouth at like 9:30 and I can be tucked up in bed by 3 a.m. Oh, please, car, come on. Really need this. This would be so good if it just cracks on now. We've got 3 hours left to go, and this is a very boring part of France. It is essentially just like this for, well, another 200 kilometres. And I've already done a couple of 100 kilometres of it. When we got into France, I tripped the trip, and we've done almost 700 kilometres in France so far. And it just goes on and on and on. It's relentless. Big old country. One of the big lessons of this journey though is our country, Britain, our roads are diabolical. I remember reading a while ago, years ago, that one of the reasons we have so many potholes and stuff is because of our weather, because it rains and dries and freezes and expands, and just like cracks appear all the time and stuff, where you don't really get that over here. But how much of that is bullshit, I don't know. The roads are amazing over here. They're amazing in Spain. It's just smooth, flat, clean tarmac all the way. And I know as soon as we get back to the UK, it's going to be roadworks, 50 zones, speed cameras and potholes all the way back home. It's just not great at all, is it? Not great. We need to sort our lives out in that respect. This is a lot better. This thing does show 105,000 kilometres on the clock, and I will go through all the service history, but one thing I've noticed is this here, and I mean that's going to be very easy to replicate, and you know, someone just buy that sticker and stick it on if they are doing a restoration of this car, but it is the original engine running in instructions. So it says for the first 1,200 miles, for 0 to 600 miles and 600 to 1,200 miles, that's the maximum speed you can do in each gear, which I think is pretty cool. If that's been like that from the factory, amazing, but it could have just been stuck on potential, I don't know. Another thing is as well, is when I looked at the engine, there was like a bit of gasket seal and stuff around some places, and the oil is absolutely golden, which may possibly point, and everything's in really good condition, which may possibly point to the fact that it's had a full engine rebuild. The engine might have been, it drives beautifully. If the engine's been completely rebuilt, then maybe these running in speeds and this instructions, this is for the rebuilt engine that's gone in. Again, I'm going to need to go through everything, but that is my suspicion, is that maybe it has done more than 100,000 kilometres, and you know, but maybe it has had a full engine rebuild. It certainly does feel like it. I don't know, I'm not sure. Like telltale signs of everything else on the car. The wear on stuff, I mean the steering wheel's not that worn, I think with a real good sort of degrease and clean, you wouldn't, you know, this is that sort of softer, leathery stuff. You know, this sort of leather I have, you know, with its age, I've seen stuff a lot more worn than that. The pedals, there is a little bit of wear on the brake pedal and the clutch there, but you could have got that amount of wear in 100,000 kilometres, I'm sure you could. Everything else looks pretty normal, like the gear gaiter, handbrake handle. It's got pure potential that it is a 60,000 mile, or whatever that equates to, 100,000 in kilometres, maybe a 60,000 mile car this, which would be amazing, and potentially a rebuilt engine, which would also be amazing. Come on, little BMW, let's get you back home. Okay, I stopped a little bit early. We've got 2 hours and 20 minutes to go. I could see the temperature gauge moving slightly, and it hasn't done that before. So I just don't know why that'd be. It's got water in, more water in it now than there was coolant before. But I don't know. It's just a constant worry, isn't it? Anyway, which is annoying when you're doing such a long drive, because your eyes are just constantly looking at the bloody temperature gauge. This bonnet is awesome, isn't it? So cool. So yeah, I've got my little cloth. Let's just... We're missing a fan. We're missing a fan blade. Doesn't feel like. That's weird, isn't it? So one fan blade just isn't there. Is it supposed to be like that? It doesn't look like anywhere where one's cracked off. How odd. Right, okay, let's do the oil first. Okay, it's another nice day as well, because if it was like cold and raining, I'd be really sad, seeing as there's no heaters in the car. I'd love to just... It doesn't feel hot or anything either, the engine, mate. It feels nice. There's no steam or anything. Everything looks dry as well. Oil is still, after all these kilometres, it is still right on the max level and golden. That is so good. Oh man, this thing is a machine. But yeah, I can see little bits of silicon and stuff down there. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. I'm making, well, that does look like... But everything does look immaculate on this engine. There's no leaks. Rocker cover looks like it's been painted, doesn't it? You can sort of see that it's, yeah, has been painted, I think. I don't think it would have left the factory like that. But again, I mean, I'm not 100% sure. That could just be age. But everything does look just, you know, spot on, doesn't it? And there's a lot of cable ties. I think, is that how it was? How it's supposed to be? Don't know really. I don't know. Should we have a... Oh, I can't look at the air filter because it's got a little screw thing in it. Engine mounts look good. Little engine stabiliser thing there. Yeah, interesting. Okay, now I am going to attempt to open this radiator cap. Okay. I need that bit. Not pressurised though, is it? It has used water though. Let's see how much water, which might be why I saw the temperature gauge fluctuating, because there's not enough water going around the system. So let's see how much of this it drinks before it's back up to a good level. Not what I want to see, really, is it? I can't. Bad thing is, I can't see anything dripping at all, and nothing looks wet down there. It's the wildest thing. I'd love it to be a pipe or something, but again, I can't see anything. Or radiator, maybe. There is a chance as well that all of this I'm putting in now is that, because it's had it drained everything out last night, and there was, when I filled the radiator up, it didn't get a chance to circulate, and then maybe as we've driven now, it's circulated and it's gone down again. But it's used 3 litres of water so far today. I mean, we've made it quite far. The further we make it as well, the closer we get to Britain, and you know, potential to just bang it on a recovery truck when we get back to the UK. But I'd rather do that in the UK, where it's going to be a quarter of the price, than getting it towed back from France. So we need to keep going. and pray that this works. One for me. Got to keep hydrated, man. That's the overflow pipe as well there, and it is wet. So unless, I tell you what might be happening. That would be amazing if that's the case. Right, the cap, where that is, there was a spring, and that spring's really, really stiff, and it pushes down on the radiator, and when it gets to a certain pressure, it allows the cap to sort of come up a bit, and the water comes out of the sort of emergency water going out bit. I've been driving a long time, this is as good as my words are going to get, so bear with me. Now, what I think is that because the cap is broken, maybe when it's under pressure, it is like normal pressure, because there's no spring there, it's pushing the cap up and water's coming out the overflow, and that's how we're losing water. We're losing it out the overflow, which would be amazing. All I've got to do is make sure that I don't... I mean, I could try and put that spring back in, but where did I throw that spring? That spring could be anywhere in here now, but I did put it in the boot thinking I will save that. Aha! Je suis le spring, por favor? No, that's Spanish. Right, so that goes on there. So that is your seal there, right? And what might be happening is that the seal's getting pushed up and water's coming out of here. So that's a spring where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to sit on this plate, and the whole thing gets sort of squashed back down, and that stops, and the spring inside there like stops the thing just from opening up from a little bit of pressure and waits until it's got a lot of pressure. So maybe now we'll see if that works and if we do lose water at the same rate. Right, let's get back on the road. Here is the rub. So it is now 10:46 a.m. I have to be at the ferry port for 2:30, which gives us 2 hours to check in. Circuit de la Sarthe or Le Mans, if I go there and then carry on to Caen, it adds another half an hour, 40 minutes, maybe even longer, onto the journey. And if I do that, I get to the ferry at about 3:30, which is just, it's cutting it so fine. There is just no chance if anything goes wrong, I'm screwed there. So if I don't, if I forget the Le Mans circuit and just bypass it, I get to the ferry at 20 to 3 or 2:40, which is pretty much bang on time, and that's sort of without stopping. And it's 3 hours and 50 minutes where I'm going to have to stop for some food or something. I've been driving for 3.5 hours already, so that's like a 7.5 hour driving stint. So we might have to pie Le Mans. We might have to pie it off. I don't want to go there and just leave straight away. I want to spend a bit of time looking around that. And I think at some point in the future we will go there for some reason. We'll just go there as a bit of a destination, as a drive out. I don't know. But I think right now I need to concentrate solely on getting this 45-year-old BMW back to the Tasty Classics workshop. That is what I need to be doing. I can't afford to be a tourist. I think I've got to get, stuck in, because if anything happens to this engine or cooling system again now, I need to be able to have every last little minute that I can afford to do any temporary repairs or do anything to get us over the line. €34.90 just to go on the bloody road. Mind you, that could be why the roads are so good and our roads are so crap, because at least we don't have to pay to go on them, apart from the M6 toll and some bridges. That's a lot of money, that though. What would you rather, the potholes that we have, or to, well, it's cost me €100-ish so far to get across France? Let me know in the comments. Not sure what I'd prefer. I'll think about it. It says we're getting there at 3:10. This is leaving no room for error. This has come to not can we make it there, but how fast can we get there? Can I push this thing a little bit further to just make sure we get it, or is that going to risk something going wrong? I don't know. Let's just get our foot to the floor and see if we can cover some ground. It says 2 hours and 26 minutes to go. I've done a lot of driving today. Let's do some more. One of the reasons that I am trying to get there with as much time to board the ferry, to check onto the ferry as I possibly can, is because of security and customs and passport and stuff. This is a Spanish registered car. I've got all the paperwork I should hopefully need. I just don't want there to be any delay by them looking at this and going, well, hang on, you need to fill in this form, you need to fill in that form. So I'm really racing this engine now in this 4th gear just to try my best to get there, and I've got my eyes glued to the temperature gauge. We can definitely do it. We can definitely do it. We just have to believe, and I believe. Telling the little BMW stories about the Tasty Classics workshop and where it's going to be and what it's like and all of the friends that it's going to be parked up next to, and it's very excited and it's plucky and it's just making it power on through France. And I'm pleased to say we now have 1 hour remaining to get there. 1 hour. We've got 86 kilometers until we get on that ferry. Come on, please, little BMW, you can do it. I've been pushing this thing hard, really hard, and it is lapping it up. Come on, I'll treat it to some new BBSs and some nice new seats. This is great. My body is starting to give up though, honestly. My body is, my back is killing me, my arse is in pleats. But I am going, I'm just powering through. The coolant is good, it looks alright, I don't know. Got an hour left. Let's keep our foot down, see if we get there. Just holding the camera out the sunroof there, and a bag of bee hit my arm. I don't even know if that is a bee, I don't know what that is, but it nearly went straight through my arm. Bloody hell. Look at that, it's left like a smear mark on my arm there. Oh, gross. It maybe crashed the car. Yeah, I think it's still alive. Oh man, what a trip so far. This has just been one of the best things I've ever done. We've done well over 1,000 miles now in this 45-year-old BMW.
I'm just like, my body's falling to bits, like my back's killing me, my right leg has been dead for the last couple of hours. But the car persists, it just keeps going and going and going, it is just unstoppable. The water pump's broken and it still just goes and goes. After that big BMW 7 Series, I did think to myself, oh God, I'd be hard pushed to ever get another BMW again. And well, this thing's pulled it right back around for me, just being able to do this trip. So look, I'm 38 years old, and I know I look 58, but I'm 38 years old. Hard paper round. Anyway, I've been messing about cars for my entire life. Cars have just always been this huge part of my life. I don't know why, I don't know what really got me into them, but forever I have just eat, slept and breathed cars. They're just the best things in the world. Human beings have created some amazing stuff, but a vehicle like this that I can just bond with and just get to know and sort of be a part of and transverse this huge, you know, distance, going from Spain all the way across France, from the bottom of France to the top of France. It's just awesome and such a, you know, tangible, what's the word, analog thing, you know, just me and the car. There's no, you know, electric bits and bobs. It's just, there's a carburettor and I'm in tune with it, and I know what the carburettor's doing, the carburettor knows what I'm doing. That's all you need. It's great. I'm so pleased with it. I've done in my life so much stuff to do with cars. The thing I've never done is flown to Spain, bought a classic car and driven it home, or bought any car and driven it home, and now I have, and I couldn't be happier. This has been a huge life goal tick for me, something I've dreamt about for years and years. I've always thought, God, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Go down to Spain, get a nice rust-free car, see if I can drive it all the way back, see all the sights, meet some of the most amazing people. This has just been a wicked trip. I've got 35 minutes left to the port. It's just, I can't believe we've nearly done it. When we get back to Britain, I've got another 4.5 hours then from Portsmouth, but anything could happen in Britain. We're there, we've made it back to our country, where this car is now going to reside for the rest of its life. Oh, awesome, absolutely awesome. I'm going to have to sell some other cars to keep this. At the start of the video, the aim was going to be for me to raffle this car off at the end of it, or to sell it. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do it. I genuinely love this car. It's awesome. It needs a few little bits here and there, sorting out the heater. Obviously I've got to register it. It would look nice with a set of wheels and, you know, a nice set of seats. That's about it. Maybe get rid of these wind deflectors. I don't know. Just a few little, stick that chrome bit back on the side. A few little jobs. Oh, and maybe a new water pump. But yeah, what a dream. What an absolute dream. Right, let's get this last half an hour done. And look, thank you so much for coming along this journey with me. I really appreciate you keeping me company. It would have been very boring on my own, but having you all here with me, really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh yeah, just, I know I said the car's amazing, but I hope we get into the ferry port a little bit earlier and we do get 5 or 10 minutes just to battle with the car, because, well, as you can see, my feet are not touching the pedals and we are cruising along. It's like cruise control. The throttle is properly stuck. It'll free off if you blip the throttle, but yeah, really annoying. So I'd like to get under there and just have a little look with something, see if I can free it off, because that's going to be really annoying on the drive home.
never been in one of these sort of ferry cabins before. This is my first time ever going on this ferry, and this is, I mean, I don't know. Well, hey, welcome to MTV Cribs. It's a little bit pokey. This is as you sort of walk through the door. Got all the amenities. I've got a small ladder. Not sure what that's for. Hey, got some lights. Hello. And then that's about it. So they, oh, and in here. Oh, lovely. I've got a little bathroom and stuff. Nice. And then this, I imagine, is where I'm going to be getting my head down. Oh, turn handle and pull. You don't have to tell me twice. Would you pull on though? Oh yeah. Whoa, mummy. What is this machine? Is this a sunbed? Oh. It is not advisable for young children to use this berth. Whoa. Okay. I'll be right down there though. I mean, thanks, but I'll be right down there. I think that'll be fine. I imagine that one pulls out as well, does it? Just by the looks of it. I don't know, probably does. But I will be coming back here to get my head down once I've found like somewhere that'll sell.
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît. Pour le confort de tous et éviter le déchargement de votre batterie.
Wish I spoke French. I was going to say, once I found somewhere that'll sell me a pint of beer and some food, and I'm going to come back and get my head down.
Your attention, please. Los pasajeros con vehículo apaguen su sistema de alarma y pongan el freno de mano durante la travesía.
And then I'm going to come back and sleep because as soon as we land in Portsmouth in 6 hours' time, or maybe more because I've not even left yet, I'm going to be hitting the road again, and I've got another 4.5, 5 hours to drive after that, so I need to make sure I'm properly rested. This is the outside of the boat. Looking out for whales and dolphins. I might do a bit of that later in between pints. Oh yes, this is what I wanted to see. Can I get 1 pint of the Heineken, please?
Heineken, okay.
Yeah, perfect, thank you. Heineken wouldn't have been my first choice, but, you know, limited, wasn't I? Right, well, that was the best 4 minutes of sleep inside a washing machine that I've ever had. So let's go and find the car and get the hell off this boat. Tiny little bit of coolant there, tiny little bit. Not much at all, but still something. Maybe it's self-healing. Look at all these flies though. God, we've picked up some passengers, haven't we? Blimey. Let's have a look. Oh. That's it. It's only used that much. That means she has self-healed. She has fixed herself. What a beast. Roughly 5 hours to go. It's now 9:30 in the UK. It's worth mentioning as well, it's for me, because we've lost an hour, it's 10:30. So, yeah. If you don't count that lost hour, I'll be getting back home at like maybe 3, 4 o'clock. Not fun. Anyway, if we make it back anyway. Okay, we're now 20 minutes into this passport thing. Come on, please, everybody. What are you all doing? Rule number 1, do not go behind all of the big cars because there's about 20 people in each one of those and they've all got passports to check. And no one can find them. Where's the passport? Give me a passport. You had it. It's in my bag. Where's the passport? Fuck! I want to go home. And it's on the right-hand side. There's nobody there. I'm going to have to get out the car as well.
If you're wondering if that passport control was where I paid the duty and the VAT and the import tax on this BMW, well, it isn't. It's actually as you apply and register the car, and you get, there's a whole process behind it, and I'm going to make a video on that whole process of how I legally did this trip and how I managed to register the car in the UK and what the costs of that were and how much tax I paid to bring it over to the UK. I'm going to do a video on all of that, but that's going to be on the Tasty Classics Breakdown channel, so make sure you look out for that. There's a link to that channel in the video description, so just give it a subscribe and you'll see when that video pops out. It might take a while though, because registering one of these things does take quite a long time. All I've got to do now is just get my head down and get back home.
Did it make it back then? Well, with flying colours. Here it is. And I'm parking it in this sort of long-term parking spot because I need to do all the registration process now of getting it registered in the UK. And that's going to take maybe a couple of months. I am, as you heard in the video, I am like over the moon with this thing. I can't wait to get it UK registered, do a few jobs to it, just make it perfect, make it exactly how I want it to be, and it can live in here amongst its friends. I did set out on this trip to buy a car and at the end of it, clean it up and raffle it off. I can't do that right now with this one. I'm getting rid of other stuff. There's other cars going, so it's not like I'm hoarding them. Things move, don't they? Metal moves. And yeah, it's going to stick around for a little bit yet. I really like it. And spending 1,500 or 1,200 miles in a car, you do get a bit of a connection to it. And I have. Let me know what you think. And look, thank you so much for sticking with me during this video. It's been a monster episode. The editing time alone in this video is chaos, absolute chaos. But I've enjoyed every minute. And let me know in the comments what country you think I should fly to next, and just turn up there with a bit of cash in the pocket and see if I can buy a car and drive it back. Because that was the most fun I've had in a very long time, and I would love to do it again. So let me know if you've enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button if you have, and let me know if you've got an idea of another country that you think I should go to. In my head I've got Malta for some reason. I fancy Malta, because there's some good cars over there, apparently. Anyway, thanks again. See you soon. Bye. What are you eating there now, you little scruff? Oi.